Today we've got an exciting update about SpaceX's Starship program. We're talking about the launch of Starship 5 and, more importantly, the successful catching of the booster rocket. This is a huge step in making space travel more accessible and affordable. So let's break it all down. I'm Ben, this is Physics or Bust. Starship 5 is part of SpaceX's larger goal to revolutionize space travel by making fully reusable rockets. The Starship program is designed to take humans and cargo to Earth's orbit, the Moon, Mars, and beyond. But one of the key components of making reusable rockets a reality is the booster rocket, specifically the ability to catch and reuse the rocket. And SpaceX just made history by actually catching the booster mid-air after the launch. Here's how it works. After Starship's booster, known as Super Heavy, propels the spacecraft into orbit, it returns to Earth. But instead of just free-falling and falling into the ocean, never to be seen again, instead it fires guidance rockets and has a booster to slow its descent as it comes back to the place that it launched. As it approaches the launch site, the SpaceX system uses two massive tower arms, nicknamed Mechazilla, to catch the booster mid-air as it is firing a booster to slow itself down to a crawl just before being caught. By doing this, SpaceX is avoiding the wear and tear that's caused by splashdowns and making it a whole lot easier to refurbish the booster before its next launch. This is a game changer. Being able to recover and reuse the booster rocket significantly reduces the cost of each launch. SpaceX can inspect and refurbish the one that's been caught and reuse it. There's a reason Elon Musk and SpaceX are so focused on getting spacecraft that are reusable. Reusability is the key to slashing costs and making spaceflight affordable. For perspective, traditional rockets are typically expendable, meaning each booster rocket is used once and then allowed to just free fall back into the ocean and never seen again. This loss of hardware makes every launch extremely expensive. But with reusable boosters like the Falcon 9 and now Starship Super Heavy, the cost per launch is dropped dramatically. SpaceX has already shown with Falcon 9 that reusing rocket stages can save the cost of a launch by as much as 60 to 70%. Starship hopes to build on this by aiming for full reusability, both the booster and the upper stage. So what does this mean for the future of space exploration? Lower costs open up a whole range of possibilities. We're talking about more frequent missions, more affordable commercial space travel. Imagine being able to make vacation plans that include having a stay at an orbital hotel, and eventually establishing colonies on other planets. Catching the booster is not only a necessary step, but it's a giant leap towards those goals. Now, as exciting as this launch was, there was a bit of a hiccup along the way. Starship 5 was actually ready to launch in August of 2024, but it's been delayed about 2 months because of the FAA, the Federal Aviation Administration. The FAA reviews the environmental and safety aspects of any launch and certifies the license needed to go ahead with a launch. With something as massive and complex as Starship, it's not completely unexpected to have a delay due to the regulatory process, especially when you're trying to do something new like catching a booster. The FAA review process does take some time, and the pace of innovation by SpaceX is unheard of. But the FAA and SpaceX are both focused on having each mission carried off in a safe and environmentally friendly way, especially with something as groundbreaking as catching a booster mid-air. So while some delays may be necessary in order to ensure that everything is safe and within regulations, other times it really looks like it's just a matter of unnecessary bureaucracy, which is what it looked like this time. Thankfully, everything is sorted out now, and they've launched and successfully caught the booster. So what's next for SpaceX and the Starship program? With the successful recovery of the booster rocket, SpaceX is one step closer to having fully reusable spacecraft a reality. Imagine how cost-effective space travel can be once SpaceX is able to reuse both stages of the rocket system. This technology and these techniques they've developed are setting the stage for not only commercial spaceflight, but also deep space exploration and planetary colonization. As we look ahead, the team at SpaceX is focused on perfecting these techniques to have reusable rockets and preparing for even more ambitious missions, like sending humans to colonize Mars. We are living in an extraordinarily exciting era for space exploration, and the successful catch of Starship's Super Heavy booster is another step towards having a life where space travel is as common as air travel. The efforts at SpaceX are lowering costs per launch, increasing reusability of the spacecraft, and paving the way for people to make their way to the moon, to Mars, and beyond. Until recently, all this has just been pure science fiction, but now it's becoming a reality, thanks to Elon Musk and SpaceX. It's innovations like these that'll push the boundaries of human spaceflight to where no man has gone before. How soon do you think we'll have regular space travel? Put your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, I think you'd like this book. I have an affiliate link in the description below. I do get a small commission, but it doesn't cost you any extra. If you're excited about the future of space travel, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more updates on space exploration, science, and technology. And remember, keep asking questions. I'll see you in the next video.